603.
Edward.
Here.
Parmenter. Sukat. Miller. Cornyn.
Here.
Swartz.
Here.
Stella.
Here.
Okay. Approval of agenda. The motion?
Also move.
Support?
A second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
As presented. Do we have minutes from the last meeting?
I don't think I was at the last meeting. I hope I wasn't, because if I did,
Nancy.
they're not here.
Yeah,
Did
Nancy.
Nancy? Yeah.
Okay, it's table of minutes.
Okay.
Is there a second?
I'll
Table
second that.
minutes, okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Guest comments? Treasurer's report. I'm going to take the treasurer's report, review them. It's got all of our activity from March all the way through August. It shows the payment of $325 in shows the payment of $7,918.75 in April. It shows the payment of I believe it's $325 in where is it?
Your general ledger. The paying agent fee.
Yeah, I'm just wondering. I must have missed it.
March.
Third page in.
Yeah, okay. On March 25th, we had a $325 payment. Reduced our balance to $65,493.29. And then we received a check from the village for $325. Oh, that was the check we wrote. And the check we wrote for $719.18, but that took our balance down to $57,574. 54. And we received deposits in July. Which was the MISD for $4,617.66. What was that TXF balance DDA funds less $153.81? That was a shortage in tax payment?
That was an yes, that was because of the township's shortage. And I did the transfer to close out the account. But then there was a balance due that still needed to go to the DDA, so I transferred money back from the general into the DDA.
Which was the $153.81? So with the $153.81, $7,738.51. That back debt is from the taxes?
This $7,738.51 is a transfer from the tax account due from ISD 461766, and the balance is due from the township less the $153.81. Peg said she talked with you. She explained where she took the assessor's report pre-board of review instead of after board of review. So she did catch all of that up.
So our balance increased to $65,313.05 after the tax deposits. Our current general account is $65,313.05, and our bond construction account stands at $71,616.47. Nobody has one in front of them. Still is, like that.
Joe, how does that 7,700 roughly, is it in line with our projections for this year? Yeah, that's kind of where we thought we'd be,
Yeah.
which is down significantly from
A couple years ago.
a couple years ago.
You'll jump up just a little bit.
8,000 or so.
Not quite that much, I don't
No.
think. But the board of review changes made a difference.
$617.66 from the ISD. It's written in on your statement sheet.
Is that 617 or 4,000?
46.
46.
It's not dollar sign, okay, 46.17. 66, that's what it is, okay. Is there a motion to approve the treasurer's report as presented?
I approve. Or I can't, I'm the treasurer.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You can move its acceptance.
Yeah, I
Is
move
there
to
support?
accept it.
I'll support it.
Okay, good.
Take a vote.
Edward?
Actually, we're not spending money, don't matter. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. There was an
You do need to
attachment.
accept the schedule of bills too, and do a roll call, because there you are spending money.
What's that?
You do need to do a motion to pay the bills.
Yeah, that's on the agenda,
Okay.
the second bond payment interest. There was a note though on the treasurer's report that said a copy of attorney bills for review that was sent by me. I brought a copy of my emails.
I gave you copies of it at the last meeting.
Yeah, I'm handing them out.
Oh, okay.
They weren't here at the last meeting. I brought a copy of my emails, what it was. Started in, when Michelle Kohler sent me an email on January 17th. I sent one to Joe, Dave, and Michelle on January 17th. Joe responded back to me on January 17th. And then I responded by Dave sent one to me on January 31st, and I replied, but I replied to all, and so it went to all of the persons on Dave's email. So that's where the $16 charge came in from.
We being asked to pay something on here?
Well, I
You
didn't.
can't pay it. It was just,
Yeah, I didn't initiate the emails. Is what I'm saying. I just replied to all.
well, you
all
did,
was
you
addressed.
carbon copied Jeff.
I replied to all.
You carbon copied Jeff.
Well, these are the replies to all, replies to everybody, carbon copy or not, when you reply to all. I just replied to all, so it sends one back to Dave, it sent one to you and Jeff and Michelle, which was on Dave's email. So it wasn't intended for the attorney's review in the first place.
No,
It was
you
just a
didn't.
reply.
You didn't.
So that's how the charge got on the bill. I was replying to him again. Okay. Old business, Armada again. Proposed to be the third weekend of October. Stella, we talked about potentially you staying with the scarecrow poles downtown.
Yeah.
I'd like to pursue the parade, the lighted parade in the movie. Same route as last year and the movie in the parking lot. And there's a 5K run scheduled for earlier that day by Armada Board and Bike. And Kat's also going to help round up the float and stuff for the parade.
Actually, we put in for the vendors for the parade. We put in approval for our main government and it's not been cleared yet for the village. That includes, it's the same thing we did last year, the year before, the year before. The only difference is instead of closing down Park Street, we're looking at putting the van trailer in the Fifth Third parking lot. So it keeps it more on Main Street and doesn't close the street down.
Yeah, down.
And the bands in the past have been sketchy as far as scheduling. All the students that participated in Armada and the couple that couldn't make Armada want to be in the Armada Academy. So it'll be mainly the students, which will be fun. They were a lot of fun for Armada. The kids were great.
Does that include the ones that help with Scarecrow with the corn stalks and everything?
I don't. That's Pal. Was it? Was it Pal that helped?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I don't know.
Valor National Honor Society.
It was pretty much random. Yeah. It was the Honor Society that I talked to, and plus some extra people.
Some things changed at the school this year, so they actually had to put in more community service. So, I can contact Pal for you if you like. That might have been who I contacted last year for the scarecrows. I didn't even think about the scarecrows yet.
I know I forget his name. I contacted him for the Honor Society, and I got some students for that. Plus some lady that was 81 years old, and she came with one of the teachers.
Yeah.
It was great.
And that's an update on Armada again. And then,
I have one more request. Last time for Armada, it was stated that we did
Armada
ask
again.
for Armada.
Oh, okay.
It was stated that we did ask for a PA system. I have validation through Texas that we did, but I want to make it official and before the
Well,
PA.
PA system downtown.
PA system throughout the day. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We submit, I'm sorry, no.
I'm sorry, I just have a question. Can you be specific on what the DDA's responsibility will be for Armada to get in and what, I believe a bike and board or board and bike is going to be involved? Can you be specific on?
Yeah, I'm going to oversee the parade and the movie on Church Street, the drive-in movie. And then apparently the bands are going to move over to the bank. And they're doing the scheduling for the bands.
So this year, will there be any money collected by the DDA?
Mm-hmm. No, parade never cost us any money.
No money collected, no money spent.
Just wanted to be sure.
That doesn't mean I can't spend my own money, right?
No, yes it does. If you want to spend money in the name of the DDA, you need permission from the DDA.
Okay.
Now the movie, as far as I care, you want to have the movie, John Paderak movie, I don't care, that's fine. It doesn't have to be a DDA then.
No, the bales of straw cost me $20 last year for the ones I lost. So
But
there's expenses.
But the thing, if the DDA is putting something on here, and there's an expenditure, it will not be approved. And that also means, I don't know, I guess if you want to donate straw, I don't care.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You know, there's going to be expenses. If there's expenses, we'll cover them. Won't be from the DDA.
But, yeah, we can't accept any bills.
No, no, we know that. That's a given. There was a zero budget. So, is it okay with the Armada DDA board if there's any expenses and I cover them out of my own pocket? Am I okay?
Donations, I think accepted or approved. I know about that too.
I just say as long as you're not expanding on what we already know is happening.
No, we know we have a zero budget. That was obvious at the beginning of the year. Nope. Do we need to make a motion?
For what?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I don't think so, John.
All right. Then we'll move on to the second bond payment. I'd like to make a motion to approve the DDA interest payment for November of $7,918.75. Is there a second?
I'll second that motion.
Would you please take roll, Mike?
Why don't you just do it in one motion? It's interest and principal payment on one payment, so just do it for the 17,918.75.
I can do that. Don't modify your motion or your...
Joe, can I vote on this?
Just give me the amounts, John.
Then I'd like to make a motion also, for that motion to include the DDA principal payment on the bond of $10,000 even, for a total of $17,918.75. I need a second.
I'll second.
You take roll?
Joe, can I vote on this?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
because
not
he's
sure.
not gonna have to vote on it in front of council. It's the bond payment.
Yeah.
Okay,
I don't see a conflict, but
approve that on the bills or anything on that. So I guess I should be able to then.
Yeah, it's an automatic payment anyway, so it doesn't matter.
You second that, Larry? Patrick?
Yes?
Sukat, yes. Dave?
Yes.
Larry?
Yes.
Stella?
Yes,
I'd like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting at 6:21.
I'll second.
All in favor?
aye.
Aye.
Thanks for coming in, guys. I'll see you next month. Please make it so we can
You're
give it a better, we can make a better update on our meeting together to make sure to come to next month's regular meeting. Thank you. Thank you, Mikey.
You betcha.
David, thanks for being
Joe,
here.
did we do a resolution for that,
what?
that bond payment? No?
We did it in our budget.